Hello, everyone. Welcome to another astrology update, weather forecast. This is for the full moon coming up in Libra. It's going to be April 16th at 1:55 p.m. Central Time. And this is the pink full moon right before Easter. So we have here the full moon is at 26:46 at the very end of Libra here. And this degree, 27 Libra, is an airplane sails high in the bright, clear skies. So this degree can be about flying smoothly, seeing clearly where you're going, having clear air to launch your dreams and to fly across. So the last degrees of Libra too are auspicious in that they're really about the balance of relationships and about sacred marriage, about hieros. So the moon is illuminating those aspects for this Holy Week. The moon is across from the sun, and the sun has a very interesting cluster here. There's the sun with Eris, the goddess of chaos, who's almost exactly conjunct with Athena, warrior goddess. And right next to Athena is Sekhmet. So we've got like this triple goddess lineup here in Aries, conjunct the sun. So that's this powerful, feminine, lioness, warrior, Joan of Arc energy that is being illuminated by the sun. And the last degrees of Aries have to do with the music of the spheres and the effort to be connected to the cosmos and to hear the music of our souls. So very, very beautiful energy coming through here. Some of the main features of this full moon situation are that the moon is making a trine to Juno and Saturn here at the very last degrees of Aquarius. And last degrees of Aquarius, I wrote on my Facebook page a little bit about this. The very end of Aquarius is about a tree getting cut up and felled and sawed. And there is this kind of dismemberment that's happening. In Aquarius, it's taking down ideas that are too fixed. We're trying to make it conscious. I'm thinking of Carl Jung's work around the dismemberment of the self and the death and rebirth that happens. And we have that happening right here with Saturn and Juno, of a dismembering before a resurrection, because the very last degree of Aquarius has to do with a butterfly coming out of the chrysalis. So very auspicious energies for this Easter weekend. So may what's in that fixed air that needs to be broken up, may we do it consciously so that that new life can truly flourish. Another aspect that's interesting here, a trine from Ceres, the goddess of the grain, making a trine here with the most fortunate path of this event for us in Moorhead and Vesta, sacred fires. So nourishing Ceres energy, and Ceres right now is over Rigel for this event. So she's bringing some nurturing energy to this part of the sky. Rigel's in the Orion system, and there's a lot of lore about the ancient war between Orion, the warriors, and the Pleiades. So Ceres coming over here as the great shepherdess, bringing some nurturing energy to the Rigel star system, making a trine with sacred fires in Aquarius. The energies and the Sabian symbol for where Vesta is a watch dog guarding its master. So that kind of fierce, protecting, sacred fire energy really coming through to the Rigel system and to Vesta here. Some squares in the chart. Saturn and Juno are making a square with the North Node of Destiny, which is just moving a little further back here in Taurus. So those structures of what we are finding hieros, and sacred balance in, there's a lot of tension here and how we're going to hit the mark and hit our destiny. What else we got? Another square is Mars will have just moved into Pisces. Right now, Mars is at kind of the very end of Aquarius. By this full moon on Saturday, Mars will be in Pisces, joining with Venus, who's here, Jupiter, and Neptune, which had their great conjunction today, just like 2 hours ago, which some astrologers are saying is also like this a birth of the Aquarian age and the initiation of a new spiritual age for humanity. Mars is going to cool down a little bit and begin to explore those deep mysteries that Pisces can help break up. If Pisces is the mutable sign, Scorpio is the fixed water sign. So Pisces can help if things were too heavy emotionally, too depressing, where there's lots and lots of karma or samsara patterns around things being very heavy. Pisces is going to break that up and bring it into a bigger mystery and transform that energy into its bliss. So that's, I think, some of the magic that Pisces has to offer. So with Mars going in there, I'm feeling that warrior energy really focused on helping bring out the bliss for humanity. So that square is happening here with Lilith asteroid that I found at the very beginning degrees of Gemini. So Mars square Lilith, and that can be a little intense. Lilith is the rage of the goddess. Mars is that warrior energy I want to fight. So just be mindful of that. And I also found, this is a really fun thing to do. If you get into the astrology charts, you can search for your name, and you can find asteroids that might be close to your name or connected with your name. So I actually found my name here. Jessie is conjunct Lilith for this Mars square situation. So I might be taking a silent retreat this weekend or something. I'm definitely going to be watching that square. So also, if you want me to run your chart, I will find that asteroid for you personally, and we can look at that and talk about that in a session. So the other square we have is Mercury, and Mercury is kind of in a cluster here with Hecate, the triple goddess, Uranus, and Mercury, the communicator, is making a square to sacred fires, Vesta. So Uranus has a different kind of electrical genius energy. Mercury can be a little bit of a trickster, and that's going to be adding a little tension. It's a similar square as where Saturn was over here, where Vesta is now. So the airways are really calling for like a more awareness of sacred fires, while over here, the fixed earth energy is really grounding into what is stable on earth, what's sustainable on earth, what can we keep doing for eternity on earth, what's going to stand the test of time. So look for some more communications about that with Mercury at this square. Here's that cluster that I mentioned, these energies working together. There is a support sextile between Jupiter and Neptune here with this cluster, Hecate, Uranus, and Mercury. So the initiation of Jupiter with Neptune is like a big expansion of spiritual energy, and then that can support our understanding and growing in consciousness of what is truly sustainable on Earth. Another sextile is connecting to the North Node. I'm sorry. In that first, no, I did this. I might have misspoke. Okay, so Jupiter and Neptune are making that support to the North Node of destiny, helping us hit our destiny and creating fixed signs on Earth. And Venus is making the sextile to Mercury, Uranus, and Hecate. So Venus is bringing the beautiful spiritual energy to the ability to create something fixed on Earth that is eternal. All right, that is, I think all of that. Let me just check my notes here and see what else I have. The midheaven of this whole event, 5 Taurus, is about a youthful widow who kneels at a grave to receive the secret of eternal life. So another movement and hinting of that death and resurrection of the mysteries of death lead to the awareness that life is eternal if we are still to listen and lean in. So I wanted to also announce that I am offering another online live ceremony. I'll do a little bit of movement. It'll be more meditation focused and music focused. It'll be this Saturday at 6 o'clock, and you can join me online. Just go to my website. You can sign up. It's just $10, and that helps to support Terra Loma Earth Temple and the work that I do. So I would love to have you join me. And finally, I am so excited. Let me stop sharing this. I have a brand new deck of cards that I am so looking forward to sharing with you. This is called the Muse, and beautiful cards, kind of reinterpreting the classical tarot decks that have more feminine friendly images and different ways of thinking about how these cards work energetically. So instead of the kings, the top of the deck is the muse, the inspiration of each of the elements. So asking Divine Creator to guide in this reading and to help us see the energies, the elements, what's for our highest good with this full moon energy. Oh, and the cards are stuck, so here we go. 1, 2, and 3. We're asking for advice on what is the situation, what is the energies, the symbolism, what is advice for energy to move away from collectively, and what is advice to gear energy towards and to focus on. So the first card is the 3 of emotions is the situation. So this is 3 of Cups. It has to do with a feminine trinity. I'm thinking of the triple goddesses that were by the sun in our reading of Eris, Athena, and Sekhmet. Some fierce warrior goddesses, and working in harmony with the feminine. 3s are also connected to the image of the chalice and the womb. So flowing with those chalice energies. Advice for action not to take. Oh, what do we have here? Ace of Voices. Ooh, this is a pretty card. We have a white dove, and there's the peace flags. And voices have to do with the swords element. So, there's a time to be a warrior, and there's something to fight for. And so I'm very much about peace. I have an altar of peace behind me. I think peace is a very important element to hold, but peace needs to be protected. And so maybe the advice is to get clear on what you stand to protect and how to protect peace and what it is that is essential to fight for. And the last card. Oh, the Lovers. I'm thinking of Jesus and Mary Magdalene in the garden after his resurrection, which is often read this Sunday in the liturgy texts. Also thinking of, the element of love that outlives death, the love that's stronger than death, and the deep desire of our souls to be in right relationship with our beloveds, to find that sacred balance. So we also have some chalice and triangle images here. The energies coming together, the ever blooming lotus of love. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I would be honored to hand draw a chart for you, or for you and your partner, or you and your children. That can be kind of fun too, to understand our family members better as well. So I wish you many blessings and good luck.